Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to PGL WALLACHIA Season 6, where we've good fighting potential in the early to mid game. What OG have going for them, though, is that their 5-man is kind of stronger than Liquid, so probably going to be looking to force team fights as OG just have the numbers disadvantage. Oh, excuse me, I was going to say OG have the numbers advantage here, but it's not the case. They've got 4 on the side of Liquid here, so come back in this game and get that XP going. As up top, Ace taking a fair bit of damage here. Natsumi wants to run him down. He's got the boots, and Ace is very dead. Natsumi gets the kill. Boxy can't do much on the Wind Ranger, unfortunately. Helm Dominator timing is going to be pushed by quite a bit. Mid lane, rotation in from Tims. Nisha in some trouble. Nisha found as Tims makes his move on the mid lane, and Invis room being guarded by the Wind Ranger. I'm not too sure what he's doing here, although down bottom, oh no, that's no good. Okay, Ursa TPing over down to the bottom lane, where it seems like they're trying to turn this around onto Mickey. Nico still level 5 on the Timbersaw, but they are running him down. Now, Tsumi has to be careful. He does have the Enrage, turns it around, but those 3 swipes are not enough. Mickey gets away, and now Nisha chasing down the Ursa with the Flame Guard. This was a blunder and a half coming out from OG. If they were just... Nico gonna get found. Call downs there as well from Mickey. He actually picks up the kill with the help of that spell. Surprised that they've taken their time with upping the tempo in this one. Foxy's gonna spot out Natsumi. Drops the blood grenade with the focus fire. He's got the Ripper's Lash as well. Natsumi, stunned up by the shackle. Doesn't die to the kill shot though. Actually trying to turn it around with the help of the Enrage, and he's not getting any help whatsoever. Tims doesn't even manage to pull him back with the rebound, and now he's going to be chained up as the Wolf chomps him down. Liquid going to find 2 up top. Tofu finds Skem here. That's just going to be a freebie. Not too sure what Skem was doing here. Perhaps trying to play some vision, but I don't see an observer board on him. Just walking up that area, I'm not too sure what the idea was. Might be able to find Tofu here. Instead, they're going to spot out Mickey first on the Gyrocopter. That'd be a huge kill if they could find him, but the damage is just not there. They only have 2 heroes, and Liquid bring in the full cavalry. We'll lose Tims. Mickey survives, and Yopa just caught looking silly. That's the end of that.
Dyer's historical bottom tower is destroyed. It was named, of course, after Jeff Bottom.
Mid lane, the Natsumi has to be careful. Nisha's here. Spots out the Jakiro. There is a Spirit Vessel with the Flame Guard and the Chain. Skem's probably going to die, but he gets off the Macropie before he does. Beautiful power shot, actually. Snipes the Jakiro. Drops Natsumi very low. And now 2-man Shackle Shot on top of that. Okay, Boxy, I guess you're the one who's going to have the most impact in this fight as he gets himself a double kill. Liquid. Indecisive from Skem, and cooldowns are also not too great as Skem's going to be spotted out once again. Chains at the ready. Walrus Punch to finish off the kill. Tofu picks that one up. Solar Crest done for that Tusk, which is interesting. Typically you'd see maybe the power shot left with 2 or 3 points, but not here. Skem getting ran at though by the summons coming in from Ace. The Wolf will chomp him down once again. And Nico in some trouble as well. Nisha running him down on the Ember. Lotus Orb is available as the chain gets cancelled by the Snowball. That's no good. Liquid get themselves 2. And lots of damage to work with. We'll be able to take down the tier 2. As OG also smoked up, but can't really connect. Although Yopaj, he's going to get found. Chains are there. And the Rod of Atos as well. They have everything they need to control the storm and get the kill. Yopaj unfortunately didn't have the BKB, so couldn't survive. And Liquid, that's a big kill. There's Natsumi. He's actually picked up the Skull Basher. He's not gone for the BKB, so all the magic damage that Liquid can do can still hit the Ursa pretty hard. Speaking of which, the Gyro and the Ember are here, and Tim's is in some trouble. He's going to be taken down very quickly. Natsumi blinks away, looking at TP. Out, Nisha! Oh, didn't have the chains, just a slight. Eva's got next down bottom, though. Natsumi, uh-oh, in some trouble as Boxy has to be careful. Okay, gets away with the 4-star, and Natsumi hits the Enrage, trying to turn it around onto Nisha. He does have a Skull Basher here, Natsumi. Could get a lot done. Aghanim Shard up as well, but that stun and that root should ensure the kill. The chains come through. Kill shot a bit off the mark, but that's okay. Up top, OG, what have they found? It is only a Walrus. And in real life, that might be a lot more valuable, but in the game of Dota, it's not. Not that poor after all. Also 500 gold in his bank account. So you're going to see Ace pop the Shapeshift. And again, the Walrus might not be there, but oh, wait a second, the chain stuns are coming through. In fact, uh-oh, Ace just ran into 5 members on the side of OG. That's a good way to start a fight, but can they find more? That's the big question. Natsumi, he is already down to half HP here on the Ursa, trying to deal with those summons. Mickey pops the call down up top to shut. If they get on top, a lot of the damage is magical, so if you can find him with the stun before the BKB, and if the chain stuns come in, they could take down the Gyro, but for now, it's going to be Liquid who do the taking down, and they found Tim's. Skem and Natsumi still hanging around in the area. Natsumi does not seem keen on going for the BKB. He's queued it up for now, as Tofu will walk up high ground. Ice Path somehow completely whiffs, but they still get the kill. There's Anisha. Oh, gets the chain off. Nice of the Wolf. He sees the Jakiro. Call down is coming through as well, but it's going to whiff. Skem might actually walk away from this one. The creeps are still chasing him. There's a Petrify available for the Ancient Creep. Lotus Orb handed over by Nico, but it's not enough. They do eventually find that Jakiro, but in the mid lane they might have found something far more valuable. Beautiful stun coming out from Tims, but it's only with the corpse of Yopaj, so it doesn't make a lick of difference as Natsumi, enraged swap, trying to run back to the tier 3. Wolves around him, but he should be okay here. Lycan considering going in himself, but that might be a bit too deep as he will TP out Liquid. Oh, but Liquid, look at this. They want to strike while the iron's hot. Smokes out from them. But Mickey shows himself on the creep wave, shoves it out. Boxy, his smoke's gonna break. Does he pop the Gale Force? No, he does not. Natsumi, scouted out by the Wolf. They might want to go for this, but in fact, it's elsewhere on the map where Nisha finds the Jakiro. If they had any sort of vision up here on the high ground, there might have been a chance for Boxy to make some sort of cute play with the 4-star, but okay. Instead, OG, they're going to find the Gyrocopter here. Liquid, they're going to play for round 2, but that's a beautiful shackle shot coming through the enrage. Thankfully, make sure that the Ursa does not die super quickly, but now with the BKB pop, they will still somehow find Tims and Yopaj. Tanks a change, now forced to pop the BKB, but the rest of his team isn't ready. They're regenerating back up at the fountain, and Liquid, they found the racks and they've retreated, so OG get nothing done off of that. They only get the Aegis and lose Tims and a set of racks. He runs in, he's going to see that there are members from the side of OG around here. And in fact, the scan does connect. There's the power shot along with the Gale Force. They're going to cancel out the blink from Natsumi. Natsumi, as the enrage for the time being, will pop it, but once again, no BKB, so he's just going to be stunned up for an eternity. Sure, he's surviving, but not for long. Mickey eventually finds the kill, and the only one who gets away is Yopaj on the Storm, who's just trying to farm up an Aghanim Scepter, it seems. As Mickey, he's going to make quick work of this tier 3 tower. Nico probably feels like he needs to step up to the plate here and be the man while Natsumi is gone, but in all honesty, I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to do much here. Yopaj used the Vortex onto Nisha, so now that disables out. Tims goes in, but he's all by himself on an island. Liquid, they've already found Mega Creeps, and now it's time to go back home. Sure, you don't mind giving up Tofu if he is going to be a sacrifice, but even the way OG are taking this fight, Liquid might actually be able to turn this around. Okay, somehow survives. Tofu unable to find the Walrus Punch, so Tsumi blinks away. That could have been the game if they found him, because he didn't have buyback, so still could be huge because he still doesn't have buyback. Nisha will just find the Jakiro, solos him with those remnants as Yopaj Getting hit by those flak cannons. Snowball is out by Tofu, and he's, well, Nico is actually going back into the side of Liquid thanks to that Lotus reflected Snowball. Natsumi jumping in, desperately trying to find someone. They're trying to kill off Tofu, but it's going to take so much firepower from the side of OG, and the rest of Liquid run free. It's a triple kill for Nisha. 2 are dead already. Buybacks out on 3 of them, but I think this just might be game, and GG's get dropped. Nico's going to die a second time. An ultra kill for Nisha. He wants the rampage, but nobody from Liquid is helping him out. He's like an abandoned child at the orphanage that nobody cares of, but doesn't matter, they won the game.
Seconds.
It's fine. Doesn't have the stick yet, though, on this bristleback, as though take Myers away from the bottom lane, and Skem draws first blood with the help of that Snowball and tag team. They take down Boxy, as he will suicide to the tower here. Ace get hit by the Snowball. He will be dying to that tag team. Skem is probably considering making a move here, but Ace is playing it safe. He knows his positioning's bad, and that is not good. How the hell did Nico die again? He just respawned. Juke it out. Up top, Nico. Level 3 on that bristleback's not going to be having too much fun, but Yopa joins the party, spots out Tofu. Tofu should be falling here. Yopa has the move speed. Tofu does not, but it doesn't seem like Yopa is going to be able to do much here. In fact, he might just be dead. He pops the stick, but he doesn't have the Boundless Strike, and Boxy picks up the kill. A bit of an overextension from the Monkey King. As OG, they're not dotting their I's and crossing their T's. Nope, nope. In fact, they're already thinking about moving up top with the amp damage. So, I mean, if anything, Tims might have just netted them a kill here. And they've already gotten started on Nico. He's dead. Why did Tims TP there? I have no clue what on earth is going on here. And Nisha's with this amp damage. I mean, he's going to want to contest Wisdom Shrines. This Wisdom Shrine with the amp damage. Bristleback is coming up top, but there's a very low chance they actually are able to stop this. I mean, Tofu's just going to be able to get that Wisdom Shrine in time. He has the Ice Path, and now Skemish is going to end up feeding away a kill. He popped a TP to get here. Tims is going to buy some time with the Banish, but it's only delaying the inevitable as Skem will eventually go down to Nisha with the amp damage, and Tims, he walks back in, eats Liquid Frost to the face, and he dies too. Now a charge is coming through on Nico. Yopaj will come in with the Boundless, and at least find that Jakiro as the Wukong's command comes out in time, so Mickey not going to be able to do much here, but again, all of these spells being used in such a horrible position. OG gets 0 value out of those ultimates, and now Nico, he might just die as well with the amp damage out from Nisha. He's got another illusory orb in a bit, but it doesn't matter. Mickey just goes forward with the rebound and secures the kill. As okay, oh, well, maybe he can find Boxy if he moves like that. Charge actually cancelled. Boxy TPing out. He's fine. Well, there a net worth along with the Wind Ranger. Tims might be in some trouble. Oh, okay, well, he is really in trouble. Boxy actually has the Nether Strike off as well. It was only a level 4 Shadow Demon. Didn't even manage to pop the Banish as now Dream Coil out to do with the Macro Fire. Uh-oh, OG, they're burning inside the spell. Now, Toby's gonna die as well. That's 3 dead for OG. Tofu gets a double from the grave. And Liquid, all they lose for that was their position 5. Skem as well hit by the Illusory Orb. Boxy charging towards the top lane though, and Echo is, so highly go up a little bit faster. Sure takes away some chasing potential, but in all honesty, him and OG's dying. He probably didn't need to buy those face boots. It's now Nico. Oh, okay, Mickey completely off the mark with that rebound, but he's using his Helm Creep to perfection, actually body blocking the Bristleback, which allows them to get off the dispos. Nico gets outplayed. It's down bottom, Boxy charging in, Macro Fire drop with the Ice Path. Natsumi is just dead. The damage is a bit too much coming in from Tofu and Boxy. Also done with the Helm Top. He is also going for the Blade Mail, interestingly enough. I like this actually. It's a very good way of dealing with the Wind Ranger early on. I mean, Natsumi, not only does he need to get a Maelstrom, he will also need to get BKB after that. Okay, that's a nice Shackle shot coming in, but the Ravage will disrupt that, and my god, the Wind Ranger gets popped. Completely taken out there thanks to the minus armor coming in from Ace with the Anchor Smash. While this is going on up top, Mickey on a tear gets himself a double kill. It's a triple kill, a full 5-man wipe across the map for Liquid. OG, not the way they envisioned this game. They now want to be the ones to do the ass beating. As mid lane, well, that's not going to be the case because Natsumi, his behind is being pulverized at the moment. But okay, well, the Manage doesn't do diddly. He's gonna die here. Yopaj in some trouble as well, considering popping the Wukongs under his own tier 3 as Liquid just running all over the side of OG. I wouldn't be too surprised if they call it here. Bristleback's gonna die underneath his own tier 3. All 5 heroes in the mid lane from Liquid. Not really putting up much for resistance here on the side of OG. Maybe they find Ace. I mean, the demonic purge is there, but that actually for some reason does not purge off the Kraken shell. It cannot be dispelled, but they still get the kill nonetheless, although it cost them 3 ultimates, the Wukongs, the purge, and the focus fire. So now they're all on cooldown in Liquid. They've just been handed. Oh, I mean, Nico just dies up top solo to the Marcy. Mid lane, Yopaj charged up. He's also gonna die. Boxy doesn't even commit the ultimate. He feels like they've got enough damage without it. He's gonna save it for something else. Boxy spots out Tims. Tims is dead. Too much damage coming out from the puck and the Spirit Breaker. Natsumi desperate to find any kind of return kill, but the shackle misses, so... Okay, here a charge, it's out onto Yopaj. This time the disruption's there, but that just means that they're instead gonna find Tims and get Yopaj later. Yopaj is gonna die too. Okay, maybe a return kill here onto Nisha, but the Ravage comes in, phase shifts dead, Nisha still living, and Natsumi, he's so desperate to find the spot, but he's not gonna be able to do so. It's 4 dead again for OG. And, yeah, this one is not safe for work, guys. Close your eyes if you're an OG fan. As Boxy's charging across the map again. Mickey off the mark with the rebound. And he pops the warp out. Okay, just give him some more bonus movement speed. But Nico, he's still gonna die. I mean, all those quills stacking up. It's only returning more damage as Mickey with the blade mail makes quick work of that bristleback. 12,000 net worth. 18 minutes in. This man... Oh. Ace, he's gonna go in onto Natsumi, charges there, Ice Path as well. Good disruption coming out from Tims. It's gonna buy Natsumi some time at the very least, but he's run out of the wind run, and Nisha's gonna be able to pick up that kill. Wukong's command dropped on the other side, that finds the position 5 on the side of Liquid, but that's all they get. Coil pop by the Dispose, the Bristleback's gone. Tusk soon to be next. Boxy doesn't even bother charging the Tusk, he charges the Creep Wave instead. Style points for him on top of the kills. What those mathematicians call a Six Sigma event. Anyway, Ace with a beautiful Ravage. They will instantly delete Natsumi, find Yopaj as well, and Yopaj has had enough of a beating. He's just gonna double tap out. GG's are called, and that's it. Liquid, clean 2-0 for them. Didn't even break a sweat in this BO3 as Boxy's horrifying face is there by the Radiant Ancient. That's the stuff that's gonna be haunting OG's nightmares for the next couple of days.